Welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 1-1.
No, inside.
Just
that's
missed.
low.
Sliced hard but foul. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's a Mets lineup now. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Juan Soto.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Juan Soto now. That's down and in.
One of the many challenges two-way players face is enduring a full season. I mean, the sport is very demanding as it is. You start the year with a ton of energy, but by August, it's easy to forget what city you're playing in. That's why it's tough for players who want to do both. Not only do they need to excel at 2 different areas of the game, but they need to sustain that.
Oh,
yep,
that
got him. Take your base.
Batting third, the third baseman, Bo.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. That's misses.
ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
2-2. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Jorge Polanco blasts one out. His 7th home run of the season. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball
Ball, that's
is
off the plate.
outside. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. On to the bottom of the first. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starter, Nolan McLean. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 60, Will Smith.
Hey!
The 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Kyle Tucker.
Ah, Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that
That's
one is
ball 2.
inside. The next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses. Ball 3. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean,
Batting
oh,
third,
so
the
close.
first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Up now, Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
This guy is a professional hitter, team leader, as steady as they come.
Yeah, that's steady Freddie right there, a machine at the plate. He brings the same approach, same
Play made, that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. off the
Ball
mark
one.
there, and it's 1-0. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
In there for strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ball. That's inside.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Robert wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Taylor getting the start in right. He made his major league debut when he was 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. Next pitch is downstairs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
All one.
The 1-0.
Hey.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 3-0. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Ball
That's a
one, no
ball.
strikes.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
On the ground, right side. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And a foul ball.
Ball in.
Just
Nope,
missed.
outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one missed. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. And a payoff pitch. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Batting
Clearly
fifth,
looking
the right
out
fielder,
over the plate
Kyle.
on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Hey.
Tucker launched a homer in his most recent game. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. King Tuck goes down on strikes. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 3-0. On to the third
Leading off
inning
for the
and
Mets,
stepping in
the
for
left
New York,
fielder,
Juan Soto.
Soto.
Well, these
Ball,
Mets
that's
doing a
inside.
good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next pitch is outside.
outside.
And it's fouled away. Here's a 2-2. Just
Inside,
misses the
ball
mark
3.
outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. Hernandez gets under it. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Big Jet.
Foul ball there. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2 now. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next to the
Showed a
bat,
willingness
the
to
first
drive that
baseman,
pitch the
Jorge
opposite way. Didn't get jumpy,
Polanco.
didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one fouled off. One, two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two away.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Beatty takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one.
That was straight queso right there.
Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Outside, that's a ball.
That
a ball.
one misses. And now 3-1. Foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. As we go to the last of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
That one pushed foul.
Ball that's
Just
outside.
missed. On the ground
Foul.
to the left, and it goes just foul. Ground ball right side. Polanco takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one sliced foul. The 0-2. And ball 1. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
2 down, bases empty. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. 1 away from adding a comma to that total. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Out towards right center field. And he can't make the play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
No hits yet for one of the hottest hitters in the league, Boog, but a lot of game left to extend that hitting streak.
Ball. Yeah.
Swinging a ground
ball's
ball.
foul.
And that's just foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ah.
2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. The 0-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez
Off the plate,
in the box
ball 1.
now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Jack Dreyer looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Dreyer getting cranked up as well.
Aye.
The 1-2. What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
That
Ball
misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one way outside. 2-1. Just
Oh,
missed.
that's just out.
Fastball for a strike. In the air to left center. Pajes on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And now it's Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1.
Luis Robert.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Simeon under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie. He had the opportunity to play in the Seoul series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
Yeah, and such a cool experience for both teams. Plus, there was a card giveaway for the first player to hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball inside.
This one in the air right field. Taylor ranging after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for
Jack
the Dodgers,
Dreyer comes on now,
86.
and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Line drive and foul ball. Dreyer, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Good eye in that spot.
That's inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back to the top of the Mets order, Francisco Lindor, the next to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. in there, and it's 0-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Popped up. Freeman under it. 2 down.
Up next to the Mets, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
By the zone and a called strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Puts it in the air out towards left center and makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. Ronnie Mauricio. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury.
Ronnie.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. Yeah.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Ball. Aye.
On the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Dodgers,
for the Dodgers,
number
Brock
41.
Stewart. He pitched
Brock
yesterday, and we'll see him once
Stewart.
again. Bo Bichette up to the dish, 1 for 2.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Freeman takes it himself, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman, Jorge.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco, and it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Nope. Aye.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker under this one. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Brett Baty.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
That's a ball. Ball, that's out.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ripped. And it goes just foul. And there's ball 4.
Ball
Looked
4.
like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And he grounds one to the right side. Rojas in plenty of time to first. And that is that. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
He's
Ball,
been
that's
raking
outside.
in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Aye.
Swings through that.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
On the ground, Simeon. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Oh, and he hit
Perfect.
him.
Up next for the Dodgers.
One out man at first.
Number 5,
Next to the dish is Freddie.
Freeman.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ball, that's out.
Outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Dodgers with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one
Ball
off
2.
the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. To first,
He's
not
safe.
in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Little dribbler up along third. Fires over to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers nothing.
Leading off the
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. To third. And it gets by him.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Hey.
Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Late swing fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging. 1 down.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Robert, batting with one down, takes a strike. Man at first, one away.
That's a ball.
One and two here. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's outside.
That's out.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Two now. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. That one
Ball
misses.
3.
Full count now. And that's a strikeout looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now pitching for
Tanner Scott will take over here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. First
That's
offering,
outside.
and it just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Ball one
Inside,
there.
ball one.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Brooks Raley, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Minter getting loose as well. The 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar. Hernandez.
That one's in there. 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
One out, the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Got him looking. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So digging in, Miguel Rojas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tucker on at second with 2 down. That's in there. That is strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now on the ground right side. Simeon there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Mauricio.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Emmett Sheehan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts.
Nope.
Scott, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just off the outside edge. Out towards right center field. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here's Juan Soto. Runner takes off. Hammered down the right side, the foul.
No, that's down.
Bounced up the middle. Rojas. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Bo Bichette will hit next. 1 for 3. That one missed.
Ball, that's out.
And now 2-1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. swung underneath it. So changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses. 3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's ball four. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
the Mets,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brooks Raley. So back to the top of the order. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Well, Boog, yet another solid performance, all while keeping that hitting streak alive. What a run he's on right now. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Dodgers.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. That one
Nope, that's off
just
the plate.
misses.
Ball 2.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit! Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Tying run at the plate. And misses inside. That was the
That's
sweeper,
ball
but
three.
it missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Three-0 down. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The tying run at the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13.
One out man at first. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Bang! Max Muncy mashes one the opposite way. And this game is tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brooks Raley will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So
Mets,
Minter will take
number
over.
33, A.J. Minter.
And the first
Ball, that
pitch
pitch is
misses
out.
for ball 1. And fouled off. That one
Ball.
missed. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Luke Weaver up and loosening in the pen. The 2-1. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And now it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on
Up
strikes.
next for the Dodgers, the right fielder,
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
2 down, nobody on. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. Just misses with that one. Ripped on the ground to second. That's the third out. Inning over. But they score 3 times to even it up. 9th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That clips the corner. Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down. And that one is inside ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Emmett Sheehan getting loose out there. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Foul ball there.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him swinging. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. So no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for
new pitcher on now, Luke
30,
Weaver.
Luke Weaver. Leading up for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cohen.
Well struck left field. Carrying well. Bang! And this place is rocking. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Three, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.